Mike, I got it. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that extra break. I was going to wait a little while to take that one, but then the Joy-Con started complaining. Forgot to drop the Joy-Cons back on the Switch overnight for the stream yesterday, so been using them for a few days, few streams in a row without a charge. They finally went. They ran out. We're about to. Yeah, we could call in Wolflink. But I think one or two of these Guardians out here might actually wake up. And a Guardian will annihilate Wolflink. And then you won't be able to call him again for 24 hours. Whereas I can at least take cover behind something a little more effectively. Testier, welcome, by the way. Diverse Games, if you're still there. Just out in this field hoping that I could loot a couple ancient shafts and not just screws and springs from all these carcasses out here. If I get so lucky, then we can upgrade the bombs at the Ancient Tech Lab. Gears, springs, and screws so far. Springs. Come on. I need a shaft. The hitbox on some of these destroyed Guardians seems a little inconsistent at times, but it's all good. Did not find any shaft here. You checked them all. I don't know if their loot is really that static. It could be that the shaft only come from actually killing Guardians. And I don't want to burn a lot of time just hoping for a certain piece of loot that may not even show up. But let's check a few more. We can move on. I wanted to go grab that sledgehammer from Hateno, so that when we climb dueling peaks, I'll have something reasonable with which to break. Yeah, like this thing. Like that one. Let's not get tagged by that laser. Shaft! Alright, hey, it is possible. Alright, with renewed vigor, you can use your camera to verify. Hey, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Cade Guardian. Good call, Chaos, good call. If I had a nice stash of arrows, I'd take him down, but I don't want to waste my fancy arrows. Yeah, if we go to, I would not have thought of that either. If you go to take a picture of one that's actually broken, it's nothing. But of course, the ones which are active are an enemy type, so. We got, oh man, there aren't a lot more, and we're gonna start getting into all these bokoblins. And yet it's so tempting, we got one of the two shafts we needed. Might even be worth trying to take out that particular Guardian. Let's see, what do I have? Got a damage buff. Got some nice weapons. The silver longsword will not last much longer. I say we use it. Let's use it up. Gonna need to drop something before I can pick up the sledgehammer anyways. If we have to, I'll switch from that to I don't know, something. Can't parry the lasers. We could try. You know what? Let's go to parrying school for a minute. I don't think I have but once, somewhat accidentally, managed to parry a laser. And I can't have a two-handed weapon up anyways. You would need to You need to have your shield up, and at the right moment when it flashes, parry. And if you do that successfully, your shield will take no damage, and the beam will be bounced back. Hardy har har. Yeah, I know it can be done, and I have seen it done, but I have not really done it. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Thank you. Thank you for suggesting that. That was an excellent time. And we got a shaft. Score, score, and score. Or score, and let's go. Oh, hell yeah. That makes me very happy. Yeah, when you see the blue light hit A. I can't tell you how many times I've read that, but not actually pulled it off. That's why I went in close. Really, I'd say it was the Guardian who got the shaft. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm stoked. That was sweet. I've wanted to do that for a long time, but those things scare the hell out of me.
You gotta beat the man.
Woo! What's up, S7 bud? How you doing? Lovely day. Are you making it through your day all right? So Testier, that the bot ate that because it took the nice one period must. It thought that was a link because there's no space after the period. Bot gets a little confused sometimes. You aren't timed out or anything. But yes, definitely try that. That is the way to go. Yes, I brought ancient materials. Upgrade my bomb. Upgrade my bomb. 3 ancient chefs and an epic snap. Hey-ho, got it. Okay then, remote bomb upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Let's do this thing. Wait, authenticated. Enhancing bomb runes. S7, did you make it through your morning relatively unscathed? Sensor's been upgraded, the bombs have been upgraded, and the only other upgrade is to stasis, and we'll need 3 ancient cores for that, so it'll be a little while. But that bomb upgrade is awesome. They recharge so much more quickly and make bigger booms. My little guidance stone did the trick. Hee hee. Chronic HC, thank you for the host. Okay, man.
Smoke weed every day.
Chronic, welcome. S7, I'm sorry, man. That is super shitty, and it's such a routine. Nothing like having a really, really terrible routine like that. Tenno Village is just down the way. I guess we could fly down there. Rivali, you did find it all right. Good. Good, good. Yeah, why not yesterday? Why not yesterday? Alright, there'll be more of those, Chronic. Wasn't watching my stamina. Rain's got horsey, damn. There is a dye shop here in Hatenu. You can get your clothes dyed, different colors. I have 5 pieces of flint. I only have 1 piece of flint on me. But check it out anyways. Look at this, this beautiful fellow. He's not creepy at all. Would you trust this man? Welcome. You're looking to add some color to your wardrobe. You found the right place. How do you do? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. Dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. But let's get going and dye your getup to the color of your choosing. Wonderful. Now go wait up there. It'll be just a minute. Doing well today, Chronic. Having fun. Started early, maybe gonna run a little late if the tech will allow. It's a Hateno tradition to dye a person's whole outfit. Hey, that's gotta be a bug, right? It's raining outside and Link is, the water is just coursing off him. You gotta dye your whole outfit at once. Choose your dye color, go ahead and change clothes. You get the basic idea, right? Have limited colors to choose from, and you don't get to choose primary and secondary colors for a set, so each set will have, will be differently affected. You don't have enough ingredients to dye that color, sorry. He asks for, materials to make the dye to dye your clothes, so it doesn't have to be flint, but I think, for black you need either 5 hardy truffles, 5 flint, and there's something else, 1 or 2 things. Chaos, are you off for now? All right. You'll be back later if I'm still on. It's possible. Possible. This shop is pretty neat, and the you can see them some on the outside too. Just those pots that you fall into. I think there's some around back. Yeah. Colorful dye pots. You think that was just normal dripping, Crash, from being wet? That's possible. This house is not ours yet. Still take the sledgehammers. Darn, I didn't even end up breaking one of these. So I will have this dilemma throughout the entire game. I won't want to drop a good functional weapon for a sledgehammer, but I won't want to break any of these weapons in place of a sledgehammer. Ones which are still sparkling as pristine, I definitely don't want to drop those, and I didn't use this nice claymore much. But I could drop either the soldier's broadsword or the silver longsword, and it's no big loss. There'll be plenty of others, and in fact, I know where a silver longsword respawns, so let me drop that one. Alright. This is so we can go climb Dueling Peaks. Hopefully it won't still be storming over there. I'm going to start from the Dueling Peaks tower, and hopefully we can leap off the tower, get to some lower point on this peak, and work our way up. I believe we will find... that shrine's actually the one that's close to the ground, isn't it? Despite what it looks like. The one that's... I would have marked it down here on the map somewhere. Anyways, there's 2 at the top, and then I thought there was a 3rd, but maybe that one, which is closer to the ground, is the 3rd. plume of smoke in the distance is a good sign that you might find something at its origin. Boomerangs. Wait for clear weather before attempting to climb a steep cliff whenever possible. And it's raining. Well. Can't do a straight climb in the rain, but we can still make our way. Should have just gone straight for the lip. May have ruined my ability to get up here right now. Yeah, I did, unless I start taking stamina items already. Half of my brain wanted to go left so we'd have a place to fall down on, and half of my brain didn't. Hey, guess what? Weather just cleared. What were the odds of that? I didn't look at the forecast, but we've got sunshine for a little while. I also could have stopped to make some better speed buffs. I have a single first tier speed buff, and it won't really do much. Yes, we're going all the way to the top. It would be kind of neat to see some ghosts that represent other characters in the world. Fair bit of networking code needed, though, to do that. It would not be without impact. And it would have some additional load on the system to process all of that, and some network traffic. And I have a feeling this game pushes the hardware about as far as it can go already. Oh my! Hey, there's our first Talus. Stone Talus, Senior. I think we're gonna need to come back to him. You can I don't have any arrows. I've got special arrow types only. I wonder if he's gonna throw rocks at us up on the cliff. He might. You gotta hit that black rock on his back repeatedly to damage him. But I don't have any regular arrows. I'm not gonna go burn my shock arrows. We're gonna need those very soon here today to go after Varuta. So even though you don't strictly have to do it with arrows, you'd have to be a lot more patient if you want to get in melee range. And having the upgraded stasis is huge for those, because if you pick a moment when he is sort of bowled over and you can really see that rock on his back, you put him in stasis right then, you can get in 2-3 shots with an arrow pretty easily. Climb him and hit with a hammer. That is a great idea. I never thought to climb him. I did not even. I like that, Crash. That is awesome. Oh, come on, Link. You got this. Come on, Link. You got this. What does it mean by senior? Yeah, I don't remember seeing any say junior. Yeah, I just didn't notice. Climbing is the normal way to kill them. We'll see, is that really true? In that some players can play and kill lots of Talus without ever realizing you could climb on them. How can you really say that's the normal way? It's just a way. Why wouldn't shooting that thing with arrows be just as normal a way? I'm not sure you can really call one or the other out as intended. They're both sort of intended. And any other creative thing you could think of. Maybe they do. The trailers, they show Link climbing him. Fair enough. Link's about to get very cold. But look, we are almost there. The normal way to fight him is to run. You drop a rock? One of Korok? They don't really get mad, but they don't exactly like it. Okay, need orientation here. Obviously, there's one on the peak across the way, but there's one here too. Where is it? I don't see it. Probably a Korok puzzle to go with those boulders. Proper ways to throw bombs at him and his arms break. Climb him and hit the crystal. I am still gonna go with proper doesn't exist in this dojo, but you can call it proper if you want. I hear you though. They may have showed off Link doing exactly that at some point. Okay, these dueling peak shrines are sort of unique amongst all the shrines. And when we see the description at the beginning, I think you'll get to see the clue. Shivanath. Twin memories. Huh. So where is the clue? That just says twin memories. Oh, it's this thing right here. We've got a little pedestal. The shrines atop these peaks share a connection. Their memory, the answer to the other's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest a failure you will depart. You look at all the cups and balls, you can see that some of them already have balls in them. What you actually need to do is take notes. Take notes or take a picture or whatever you need to do. But you're going to need to take this layout shown here, take it with you to the other shrine. Take the layout from there and take that information with you to this shrine. I might have my previous notes, and if it's static, then I think I do. So let me see here. They are static, and I already have notes. I don't think you'll be able to see too well on this. No, it doesn't show up, but there you can kind of see. I have already done this. I've already marked these out. So you can get a picture from up top, but once upon a time I already did this, and yeah, there's this little elevator here. You can ride up. You get a much better view. And the chest that Crash is talking about, I think I remember, right around here. Probably has a weapon I won't be able to pick up. Serpentine spear. So in the interest of time, and because I've already taken notes on this, I am going to bring up my old notes, see if I can just move these around to solve the puzzle right now. Three, this one here. 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 Avalanche. Hey, peoples, I missed you there. Till Wombat called you out. Hello. And, Ba-va-va-voom! Most excellent. We already have enough orbs for one more heart or stamina container, but if we can't come up with 8, cash in for 2. And we are going to the Divine Beast, unless the stream just suddenly crashes. We need to start heading that way, or else it's not going to happen today. I know it doesn't have to happen today, but I'd kind of like to. That was, I think it'd be fun to get into one of the bigger puzzle dungeons. If you haven't seen what the Divine Beasts are in this game yet, it's very cool. Still gonna need to get up the last bit of that peak. You need skylift to the other shrine. Gondola ride. You do not need that. You need a sunny day and some good climbing. I mean, we could probably climb from there over on this side, and I don't think it'll be that bad. Hey Lopez, hello. You'd like to see it today, Mifa? I would like to see it today. For all that fuss of going to get a sledgehammer, the first ones up here that I see, I could break with a bomb, no problem. Ruby, Amber, Flint. Yes. That actually might be a bit hellacious to climb. Go up this small little peak and see if we can't get halfway up the other. I'm still wearing the warm doublet. We're not getting our climbing bonuses. We aim for there, we can get up on that ledge. We can almost walk the rest of the way. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but it could if we got there. Jumping from all the way over here isn't gonna give us much of an advantage. Notice how steep that overhang is. It actually comes out like that. Avalanche, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome. No, this is not a good plan. Not a good plan, Jay. Not a good plan. That was a terrible plan. Just a huge waste of stamina. Alright, I'll eat some stamina buffs. We'll get up on this ledge. We'll make it to the top. Link could almost stand on that little bit he's on right now. Yes! Cool, it only took one. out the birds flying in V formation. Even though not everything is drawn over distance, this game does a fantastic job of drawing important objects even over a vast distance. That you can see actual trees, which will exist as the same two trees if you got up close to them. It's from miles and miles away. Considering the limited power of the Switch, it's really impressive what they can show you over a distance. Bring up my little notes from the other shrine. I think it's enough coffee for the day. That's cup number 3. I know Lamia can drink 15, but 3 is a lot for me. Okay, same idea. We are meant to ride up little elevator, look at it from above, get a clear picture. Does this one have the same thing? Does it have a symmetrical chest over here? Hey, it does. The 2 dueling peak shrines are mirrors of each other. I want that. 8-fold long blade. We may come back for it. I may not want to drop something for it right now. Of course, I could drop the sledgehammer, but let's just take note. There's another one of these. Won't be able to mark it specifically, but drop a sword marker by that shrine to remember that there's a weapon we don't have yet from it. Cup 3, them some weak numbers, Jay. Well, Rivali, you need to, yeah, check in with Lamia when she's in chat sometime. I think 15 is lowballing it for Lamia. Glad I didn't delete the notes I made the first time I did this. Although I'm not going about it very methodically right now. Second row that, third row that. Wait. Here. Doesn't look right. Oh, I'm off by 1. Damn. By 1. Another row. Okay. Here. Okay. This one. Go here. Did I knock the ball back out? Let me in! Let me in! The brightness! Iceman, welcome! You turn into a Mogwai? Bright light! Bright light! Climbing tip overhangs that curve outward and the underside of things you cannot climb on. So the tip says. It's mostly true. You actually can climb on them a little bit. Time to get the heart container and head to the divine beast. Pretty much. We could hit up 2 more shrines. If we come across and could hit up 2 more shrines, that would be great. Get an extra heart, but we can always just get that extra heart later. Please don't overshoot it. Alright, silly apple. Six is a fair bet, Shadow Dragon. But I understand if you make a pot of coffee, it does kind of make sense to drink it all. I waste. How do you like that view? Hey, there's a shrine we could get to pretty quick. And there's another shrine. What do you say we hit up those 2 shrines before we go for the Divine Beast? I want to remove one of these other markers. Like, what was this marker? Somewhere up there's the other tech lab. I don't know what these other markers are. I'm not sure I want to remove them. Did I not have one more? Oh, I did have one more. We're good. Okay. Cool, cool. 2 more shrines. And a hell of a long flight. I am going to run out of stamina. If I can remember to, I'll drink some more stamina along the way. See, all the way into the southwest. Half a dozen visible towers from here. Hyrule Castle. Death Mountain. I wish you could use the scope while paragliding. Okay, before we run out. These, man, I use too many fish on most of these skewers. Quick, chat, distract Jay so he falls. You don't need to distract me for that. That'll happen anyways. I can distract myself, thank you very much. Run the rest of the way. You know, we should go talk to Pakango sometime back in Kakariko Village. Now that we found the Great Fairy there, he will begin to tell us, since he has painted so much, this water is going to work against me here. I don't want to swim completely against the current. Pakango will describe the locations that we might find some of the memories that we have in our album. 1 per location he appears. I think only 1 per location he appears. And once we get even 1 of those memories unlocked, we go back and talk to Impa. She'll not only tell us a little bit more about what's going on, but she will give us the Champion's Tunic. Seems like dashing and that spin attack use about the same amount of stamina. Which is very little now that we have the full set.
Huh?
Oh, it's this one! Oh no, it's this one! Right. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You must not harm the flowers! She didn't explain that yet. Planted flowers around the shrine. Please be careful where you step. You don't want to hurt them, do you? Okay, watch out for the flowers. This is maybe the silliest little shrine quest. It's also the first one that unlocks the category here, proceed with care so you don't damage the flowers. I don't know if she even does anything if you complete it. But, well, you don't have to sneak. It does make it easier to not accidentally run into the flowers. Yeah, people have done some amazing things in this game with stasis and magnesis and very creative thinking, stacking objects. Your time. I think I'm okay. I don't think that counts as stepping on flowers. I'm using the Joy-Cons, Iceman. I've gotten quite used to them. I know it is said all over that they are uncomfortable if you have big hands, but I do have very big hands. I've gotten used to them. That's pretty trolly, right there. That's just mean. It's just mean. No, it is, it's not just you. A lot of people have said that I have read. But, and I can't believe I let the batteries run down because they get about 20 plus hours of juice. I just hadn't charged them since we started streaming this game. You like the Pro, though? You got something comfortable. Get in, hit the fast travel on the shrine, and then stomp those flowers. You who sets foot in this shrine. Ilarao. Drifting. Weird, because this is one of the Shrine Quest shrines, and yet you do actually have to do something inside besides just open a chest and get your reward. Waiting for the next round. Sort of like Frogger. Sort of. Notice there's a chest down in the water. You can climb on the last raft. Yeah, I make no claim to having efficient solutions for a lot of these. Yeah, woo, I'll race with you, man. I think there'll be at least a few of us. Probably have plenty of people. I think Iceman might pick it up. Even though we've completed the shrine quest to not step on the flowers, I think she still gets all ticked off if you stomp on them once you get back out. That last tip that went away too fast, the hot springs. Actually pretty nice to stumble on a hot spring. By the time I got anywhere near hot springs, I had plenty of hearts and plenty of healing items, and it wasn't quite as helpful as it might have been. Got anything nice to say? Mine has changed to a pretty color. It must be pleased with my gorgeous flowers. Yeah, that's it. Alright, fine. The blue one, we're looking for the blue one. We'll swim a bit with the current. You can see it from here. Ungard! What's up? Is it Game of the Year 2017 so far? It is for me. Definitely is for me. I will be quite surprised if anything steals that from Zelda. Now, if Red Dead comes out this year, fingers crossed for Red Dead. May as well bring Wolf Link back. Save that Guardian Spear, too. Let's keep using this not too powerful soldier's broadsword. Nice! In fact, Wolf Link is a great way to collect meat if you just wander around and let him run and take out creatures. And as long as he doesn't need hearts, at which point he'll stop and try to eat the same things you're trying to pick up, he's a great way to build up stacks of meat you can cook into skewers and sell for good coin. Horizon, that's gonna be your game of the year so far. I have heard only good about it. I think the worst complaints I've heard about it are lip syncing, healing items are a little healing mechanics are a little wonky. Not much in the way of complaints. Oh, look who else is here. We are in the perfect spot. Testu. We're going to get more weapon slots right now. Beetle. You appear to have a bladed rhino beetle. Oh, I didn't realize Beetle would want beetles. Beetle loves bladed rhino beetles. Were you considering giving it to me? Get something in return, of course. How about I give you this mighty elixir? Sure, why not? It's a deal. That's a terrible damage buff. First tier damage buff, 5 minutes. Low level. You're such a sweetheart. I'll add this bad boy to my beetle collection. Anyways, back to business. Once I have enough coin, I will run around and buy all the arrows I can at any point. I will travel between all the shrines to meet Beetle 10 times in a row and just buy arrows. Even though this is not the most efficient use of my coin right now, you can certainly collect arrows in other places. I was out of arrows. About out of arrows. Ungard yours so far is near. At least one other person who feels that way. I think Densa crashed out for the night, but yeah, Densa is big on near. So, Hestu. This is Hestu's second location. If you want to mark it on the map, we don't have this zone revealed yet, but northwest of the Dueling Peaks, we got this river, the Hylia River, which runs north-south. It's on the west bank of Hylia River, just northwest of Betraya Lake. The second location where Hestu appears. Shalaka! So we meet again. I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. According to the folks at the stable, this area is Central Hyrule. Shalako, that means Korok Forest is still much farther north. Well, since I'm already here, I may as well stay a while and relax. Ah, wait a minute. I know that smell anywhere. You've collected a Korok seed from the forest children, haven't you? If you give me Korok seeds, I'll expand one of your stashes. Which one will it be? Weapon stash. We're still in the nice, easy, only need 3 seeds to upgrade. Yes. Let the expansion begin. I like how they subtitle that. Da na 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 na. Span band, weapon stash, shalaka. So then, do you want to expand another stash? Sure, okay. I'll just need 5 Korok seeds. Deal? Deal. Test your camps with metal containers are good for arrows. That's a good tip. Hadn't made that distinction. I don't know how many upgrades we can get from him in this spot before he moves on. Gonna go for another one though. Sure, okay. I'll just need 8 Korok seeds. Deal? No way we're getting another one after this. If he needs 8 this time, it'll be 10 or 12 the next time. Let the expansion begin. Band, weapon stash. Let's see how many that's gonna take. 12 for the next weapon tier. Nope. Let's go for something else. Let's go for bows. Just need 1 Korok seed. Yeah, S7, that is a talking broccoli dancing with maracas. And he's upgrading our inventory. You did not smoke too much. That is... what you see is what you get. So then, do you want to expand another stash? Let's do the bow stash again. Just 2 Korok seeds. Let the expansion begin. If he doesn't move on at this point, and he might, Spanda band, bow stash, shalaka. Actually, does he say, he doesn't say shalaka, does he? It's like shakala or something. I think I'm saying it wrong. Anyways. Wahahaha! I think I remember how to get back to Korok Forest. Maybe I'll head back now. Thanks for the Korok seeds. I'm off to Korok Forest. Come visit me there sometime. So, we can't get any more upgrades from him now. We did pretty good already. And we certainly don't have that part of the map uncovered, but he said Korok Forest is up north. And so it is. Iceman, there are a lot of good official carrying cases even that aren't too expensive. Even though this one did come with a collector's edition and it looks all fancy, but the inside of the cases are very similar. A lot of the cases have a mesh pouch, little flaps to put the cartridges in, and you know, like a Velcro place to put the Switch itself. And then there are even bigger ones in hard cases, but there's some official ones like that that are just black cases that are pretty good, not too expensive. So really, after this shrine, really this time we're gonna go pray, get 2 more heart containers, and then we're going to Divine Beast Faruta. Making really good progress today. Going a lot of cool places. Get on some good upgrades. Is that the blue Fop armor set? Fop is a fancy man, like fancy clothes. That's it's actually the fish set. It's the swimsuit. Each piece adds to your swim speed. The head piece lets you do a spinning dash in the water, and the chest piece lets you swim straight up waterfalls. It's kind of funny that uses no stamina. You could be out of stamina, just about out of stamina. Metal connections. And you could still swim up a 100-yard waterfall. These blocks might be climbable. Amber. Nice, man. I'm kind of excited for you. I don't do a lot of traveling these days, but I would so take the Switch on any trip I go on ever again. And I would take Zelda. Definitely take Zelda. Fish, it has a proper name. Yeah, I was doing that for S7's benefit. If I tell him it's the Zora armor, it's not going to mean as much as if I say it's the fish armor, it's the swimsuit. But I can see how Mifa, as you are one of the Zora, you would take that kind of personal like. Don't take it personally. Okay, gotta move this a little bit. Stop sticking on the wall there. It didn't tilt enough. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get up quite like this. Might though. Damn. Only the blocks were just the tiniest bit further out. This is gonna hit me on the head. did this so badly. Come on, a little further out. We need it just past the halfway point so it... Still not gonna work. That is still not gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb around the lip of that. I have to reposition this stack. As we get really lucky. Holy cow! You see? You see, the tip says you can't go on the underhang of things. But you can! Just a little bit you can. Nice. Hot dogs, you're home. Well then, proper happy Friday. Happy Friday into the weekend ahead. Your resourcefulness in overcoming that terrible stack of boxes. All right, we got 8 orbs. Let's go to Kakariko Village. We can pray there, talk to Pikango, get the location of one of the memories. We'll mark it and save it for later. And then we'll go after the Divine Beast. So, just a quick reminder, this is where you'll find Hestu on the map for the second time. First time is on the path north from the stable here after you pass through the Dueling Peaks. He's somewhere around here. Second time, he's northwest of Betraya Lake along the Hylian River. Even though we don't see it on the map, he said he's going to Korok Forest, which is up in the north. We'll get there eventually. Since I know we don't have electric key swings, we don't have enough, and whatever else it was we needed. We won't get the second tier upgrades for the climbing gear. I'm not going to bother going to the ferry right now to get the first tier upgrades. You're actually close to a memory now. Some of them I almost remember where they are, but take off the purple pin, pasty cake. What did I have the purple pin on? I had the blue one on that shrine I was just at, and if it didn't clear, I'll clear it. Yeah, before I warped. I know you meant that. So this blue pin we were done with. What did I have the purple pin for? That other shrine we already went to. Thank you, pasty cake. Alright, we got a couple of those free. I wonder why that one's still marked. Or is that the flower one? That was the flower one that we did. What was the purple one marking? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll get back to it. Kango! Oh, it's you. Great timing. I have some news. I did more research regarding the Great Fairy Fountain, and I have a lead. However, although I know of the spot where it's likely located, it's really hard to get there. I'm not sure I can do it. So even if it's just a picture, I'm dying to see it. Got to take a picture of the shrine. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location. We've already found it. About to head there now. Would you like to come along? No thanks. The area beyond that elevated bit of land is suspicious, but why can't I find the Great Fairy Fountain? Rivali, I don't think I ever discovered what you're talking about. Just haven't spent as much time as Link running around without my clothes on as I did in The Witcher. One more heart container. And another heart container. Appears you still possess spirit orbs. I had heard Rivali that a lot of NPCs will comment on a near naked Link, but I just hadn't gone to try it yet. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Guess we could go grab a picture of the Great Fairy Fountain. I started the day with let's go to the Divine Beast. And here we are 5 hours later nearly. We still haven't headed to the Divine Beast. I think I've only done one stamina so far, Crash. Go talk to Impa's daughter with no clothes on. Oh, God. They actually put something in for that, didn't they? Plain arrow. So there's the... try to grab a picture of the Blurpy. Well, I don't have the quest, so it may not matter. You see the Blurpy rabbit, and you manage to hit it with an arrow. I'm not going to try again, I'll just be wasting another arrow. It doesn't usually run around so long. It usually despawns really quickly. I've never seen one hang around that long. Sometimes he shows up again a little further down the path. Will that work, Rivali? Will that picture count? Yeah, there he is. Shows up a second time. Great Fairy Fountain. If you come to any fairy fountain for any reason, make sure you pick up the plants that are around that should respawn around it, like this Endura carrot, and there should be a couple more over here. Okay, just 2 today, but they're predictable places to get Endura carrots, which are really good, especially as you you build up a bigger stamina bar. Nice to get easy refills. Should we check in with the fairy since we're here? I wasn't going to, but came here for other reasons. Welcome back, boy. You want me to enhance your clothing? What's this? You don't have any clothing I can enhance? Really? We won't bother taking a look then. You can see what you're missing, but, see you later. I might even have gone as far as getting the Master Sword before I took on any of the Divine Beasts previously. I think we'll be alright. Guess what, Pakango? Got you a picture. You found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? Pics or it didn't happen. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? Certainly beautiful, but I would have thought it would be more sacred and elegant. It is what it is, man. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. The link will pull out, probably random, of the 12 pictures. A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village called Mount Lanayru. At the base, on the west side of the Nadra snowfield, lies that gate. I'm almost certain. So at the base of Mount Lanayru, there's a gate west of northwest of the Nadra snowfield. So I think that location he's talking about, we went by it, but we did not have the memory quest unlocked yet. I believe it's right around here. Put a star on spots for memories. We can come back to that. Because we've got business to take care of. Do we need to go tell anyone we've got the arrows? Head to East Reservoir Lake and meet with Sidon. Directly below Shatterback Point. Thereabouts. Let's think, what do we need to craft? Do we need to craft anything before heading off this way? Maybe some more healing items, at least. You did Zora, you were heading to the Goron to get the shield. Makes parry easy. Are you talking about the power from freeing the Divine Beast? Around Death Mountain? I got that very late game. I'm not sure how it affects parrying, but it's certainly powerful. I mean, it'll block seriously powerful attacks till it breaks and then has to recharge. There's a silver longsword there. If we need to do any cooking, we should do it now. Definitely need some healing items. Need any temperature resist buffs for that? I want to make some more mighty food, but I don't think we have a lot to make it with. Mighty seafood rice balls. We've been collecting any other mighty anythings, maybe one or two, but not any real stacks. We don't really have enough meat to cook up for selling. Need lots of hightail lizards for upgrading gear. Not that that has anything to do with it. Party stamina. Well, let's just cook up some things for the speed. Put a couple speed buffs. What do we get out of 5 Fleet Lotus seeds? Are they better combined with something? I don't think I've cooked them much. There we go. 3rd tier speed buff. 5 minutes. If we were cooking in a blood moon, we'd have a decent chance of getting extended time. First tier speed buff doesn't do much. 3rd tier, you can really notice how much faster you run, how much faster you climb. Probably didn't need to cook 5 of those. So what, 1 heart each? You get from. Oh, that's actually perfect. General rule of thumb for how many hearts you get after cooking an item is you will get twice as many hearts as they give uncooked. So something that gives a half heart will cook and then give a full heart and then add up. But certain combinations have bonuses, right? So if we want some full refills, we can cook hearty items. In fact, a single hearty radish will give us full health plus 3 or 4. It's either 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. And then a big hearty radish gives you 4 or 5. But I kind of like cooking them as singles. Tell you what, let's cook 2 of these so we can get some extra hearts at a few different points. Critical success. +7. Full recovery +7. Nice. Very nice. same exact without the critical success. We got +6. Make sure I got a picture of a big hardy radish. We did already. Should get at least 8 extra hearts for cooking 2 big hardy radishes. 10. So yeah, I think it's 4 or 5. Weird how those hardy items don't... there's a very small range. Little bit of RNG there as to how many extra hearts you get, but within a very small range. Make a 3rd tier defense buff. You need 13 hearts. Yeah, you need 13 hearts, but they have to be true hearts. You can't just use food to get extra hearts for that. Pretty good. I think we're doing all right. Anything else to cook up now? Cook up our last hardy radish by itself. Okay, where does that leave us? We have got plenty of extra health, stamina, a few speed buffs. Not a lot of, but if we save one of these for a boss fight, use the others whenever, I think we're pretty good. Pretty good. Anyone think of any other critical cooks we might want to make? Because I'm going to start heading that way. Quest selected. Okay, good. That's where we're going to meet Sidon. Should have bought some more arrows. What do I have for arrows? I have 23 regular arrows and about 25 shock. It'll be okay, but it's not a very satisfying amount. Any hardy truffles? I might have had 1 or 2. Might have had 1 or 2, but I think we'll be okay at this point. Speaking of hardy radishes, what for? Should really get more. I have got +2, +10, +7, +6, +3, and a handful of just regular heals. More arrows is going to be needed for this. I am not sure. I'm not sure it will be. We've got 23 shock. It would be nice to have some more. 23 standard arrows. I think we're gonna need more. It's not as much as I'd like, but the fight is all arrows. Well, it definitely can be. I think it'll be plenty. I think it'll be plenty too. So Varuta's been spouting water constantly up in the air, and that's why it always rains now in Zora's domain. If there's any reason why I would need extra arrows, it's because my aim can be downright terrible at times. Let's save the 36 and the 32 damage bows for more substantial fight. We already know we're gonna need shock arrows. Let me just save like that in case something goes horribly wrong. Sight on the brave, the cocky. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. There's that grid. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? I am ready. Wonderful. You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. I think I did set that up, Crash. Cryonis. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You will need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls, so I shall take you right up to the side of the divine beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. Ready? Good answer, let's get going. Ha! I am unstoppable in the water. Ruta's responding to our presence. I'll move away and wait for an opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruta's attacks. Are you ready? Ruta will undoubtedly use its powers against us. That includes hurling giant ice blocks that we will need to watch out for. I didn't click through that dialogue. It goes quickly.
Can we get rid of that ice?
I need to get into the game.
Get those shotguns. Any shotguns? Here we go.
Here we go.
You did it. Hold on tight.
These look a little nastier. Ah, not again. These things need a proper charge. I really... It's gonna suck. I hope low battery means we've still got some time on them.
Here you go.
I tried to do a quick little 10-minute charge during an extra break, but this could go very badly with the Joy-Cons. I promise I will charge them up tonight. They will be fully charged tomorrow.
One more time.
And welcome back, Rango. A little hectic. Uh-oh.
We're getting closer.
Please take me to the right waterfall. He must know which ones is which. Do I have to know which one is which? Shit.
Somewhat.
I think I'm on the wrong one. Wow, that was absolutely astonishing! Link, look, the water spouting from Ruta has slowed down. Ruta's floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. I'm counting on my controllers lasting another 20-30 minutes, which they might not.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
What's our plan if the Joy-Con does conk out? I don't think you can attach the Joy-Cons and then still play with the Switch docked.
Domain. Farewell.
I could turn off vibrations, save a tiny bit of juice. They're doing a lot of vibrating right around this point.
Finish the job, Link.
Finish the job, Link. Carnivores eat meat, fish, and even insects. You'd have to have the Switch with Joy-Cons attached and play as a gamepad, right? Well, I mean, if it's in the dock, even if it's in front of me, it would be this weird vertical. I wouldn't be able to move out of this vertical position. I don't know if I could even. I don't even know if it'll allow you to play with them attached in the dock.
You're here. I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost.
He's not kidding. It's more important even than that. We'll see.
The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
When I first came into to this beast, I explored and tried to solve as much of it as I could, and I did not take her advice and get to the map room. As it turns out, you cannot do most of what you need to do in here without getting the map, because it is more than a map. Why not? Kind of wimpy little guy. All of the divine beasts have a central terminal that you can't use until you've found the other terminals. Here's our first.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
Alright, let's go get that map. The Blood Moon. I'm glad it's happening now. There's it. Let's see if it brings that little wimpy little guardian back. If you don't, if the eyes spot you and you don't take them out, they will generate these evil little floating heads that will come after you. Remember what we did with on those previous gates? Let me turn off the vibration. Try to save a little bit of juice. Is there even is that even an option? Can you not turn off vibration? You can't. Ah, it's not a blood moon. Sorry, that's just what happens in a divine beast, isn't it? Wrong time of day. It's midday, Jay. It's not a blood moon, just the effect in the beast. You're right, Rivali. Although there are some weirdly mistimed blood moons. I don't know if any of you have seen them. I've seen many of them. Blood moons in the middle of the day. A blood moon and then another blood moon 5 minutes later. Go into the Switch menu, not the game menu. I bet you're right. So, here's the map. Divine Beast controls have been enabled. Not only does finding the map give you a map, but it's the only thing that gives you control over the Divine Beast.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Okay, so those orange dots are the terminals we need to get to. But these purple tick marks represent positioning that you can affect. The Divine Beast, look at the map in the lower right corner, will raise its trunk. And each Divine Beast has a different animal form and a different level of control you can have over it. There are a number of chests in each of them. Let's see. Awesome, thank you. That'll be our main terminal once we've gotten the rest. Up until you complete a Divine Beast, you can leave and come back to it, I think, as a fast travel point. But once you've completed it, you will not be able to come back again. So if you want all the chests that are in them, you've got to find them while you're there, and you've got to have room for what's in them. Oh, shit. Hello. So there's the trunk of the beast, and by bringing the trunk up, it sprays water into here and turns the wheel. That was not the case in its initial state. Shit. I meant to jump a little. Of course, I picked the one with the corruption on it. Silver rupee. This looks down over the main terminal. Just like the shrines, everything in here is considered ancient, and that's why you can't climb the walls, or it would be a whole different puzzle. I remember this one being a bit of a pain, but I think that's the one I got stuck trying to solve before I had the map. Go ahead and put the trunk back down. You stop it in the right position, and you can see how both wheels. Well, this one's stopped, but you could have it spinning the other way with the trunk in the right position. Now Valruta sits still here, stands still here, and you can look out over the scenery nearby. Not all the divine beasts stand still when you're inside them. You get a hell of a view in motion from a few of them. Hey there, Melga. So, getting this one is, I think we can do it by using the water and some stasis. If we get this thing turning so that this ball falls into its cup, I think that opens this grate. And then we need to freeze it in stasis like that and do it with enough timing, enough of the right timing. Let's see here. Not sure I even remember it correctly, but this could take a few attempts. Trunk is not high enough to bring water in. Let's try doing it one notch at a time here. Almost. Is that enough? It is. It is, it is. You can see how we might get to that chest as well. Similar tactic. Come on, we're in. Come on. Yeah.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
You can do it, Link. Rip his head off. Gotta wait for the recharge. Yeah, let's let this come all the way around again. I think I can get us that chest. At least if the 2 blocks surrounding that chest are put in stasis separately. What I'm counting on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that's mean. So what was our plan if, what was our plan for running out of juice? Can you pause and bump the Joy-Cons just a little? Can't you play on the gamepad itself? Not and capture it. It has to be in the dock. It has to be in the dock to be on going through the capture. I could, if we were going to commit to finishing this Divine Beast, which will take us into extra overtime here today, I'd be willing to do that, as long as that's the very last thing we do. 10-minute break and do a little charge. I think I might be up for that. I'm not dead set on getting every chest in this place, so we also could move on from here. Come on. Worth it. Worth it. Ancient core, okay. I should be able to ride one of these blades up. I don't know if it's going to get me anywhere I really need to be, though. Probably shouldn't have wasted the arrows. That is a really weak sauce guardian spear. I'll take it. Does that waterfall stay after we get off the platform? It does. So now we have a quick shot to come back up here. Hicks! I might just have to let that go for the moment. Just a little more focused right now. I'll try to remember when we see more laying down, but I don't want to drop on the ground right now what I've got. Take pictures of it. Chest up there. Welcome back, Ryan. I thought I would have ended by now, too. But we're going to try and get through this Divine Beast here today. Controllers are about out of juice. We've gotten yelled at by the game twice for that. How far up it has to go. Well, let's see if I can avoid falling off. Oh shit, come on. Come on, I think I should be able to use this right now. Yeah! They need to be charged. They hold about 20 hours. And I just forgot to charge them after the past few streams.
You're nearly there.
My error. Go the other way. Go the other way. Shit! Scary, okay? It's too far. Okay. Ancient shaft. Yeah, going all the way to a chest for an ancient shaft. I do feel a little bit like we got shafted. Back up with you. Gone a little further. I think we might need to drop the trunk, go out to the end, raise the trunk, and ride the trunk so I can get on top of the beast, and maybe something like that. There is a special adapter which you can put batteries in and attach the Joy-Cons to, so it's sort of like the adapter the game comes with that lets you turn the Joy-Cons into a normal, more or less normal controller. but it'll also charge them. Maybe I should get one of those for these occasions.
Mess with the bull, you'll get the horn.
Yo, what up, Jay and Starship? Happy Friday. Hey, Bull, welcome, man. We are really in overtime here today. We're trying to free the divine beast, Varuta. Game's trying to tell me I'm not ready to glide yet, and I should have listened, because I'm not high enough up. Should have really taken advantage of it. This might still be okay. If I had just ridden the trunk, I would have had a really easy way to get to these two. Thought it was going to be a bit more arrow drop than that. Chest on the other one. There's nothing on this side. Okay. Uh-oh. Not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. Alright, if we want that chest, we're gonna have to bring the trunk back down a ways. It's alright, Ryan. Hope the drawing's going well. Yeah, Bull, what you been up to? Bet people are glad to see you. Not far enough. We're going to the left. We're going to the left. Remember, we're going to the left. I bumped into it again while it was moving. It stopped the paraglider for a second. You can drop into the head from here, though. Thank you, Mifa. We should. Where do we want to? There's that chest down there, but is there? We need to get to right here. Oh, I've already got one of those heads on the loose. Go head first. Tootie, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. I thought that noise was because I finished cranking the wheel for a second there. Welcome, Tootie. Please tell me if I said your name wrong. I don't know how far back we need to bring the trunk. It'll be pretty obvious when we get far enough. Maybe? Almost. Yeah. One more.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
Okay. But what do I even remember of that last one? Actually had room for it. All right, so the last one is it in that wheel? The last one in that other wheel? That one shouldn't be too hard. Maybe I could have already gotten that one. Oh yeah, it's right there. Can't put that in stasis. We can stop the water though. Just need it to go a little further. Don't tell me you're not gonna let me use it like this. Come on, it's right here. Right here. Mean. Mean. So mean. So, what's the right time we're looking for? Maybe when it's really at the bottom? I mean, does it have to be, will it be sticking out far enough? All right, I'll hit it when it's at the bottom. Maybe it looks like it goes underwater though. I feel like there's a little something I'm missing, not remembering. We're good.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Hey Bolton, what's up? Playing this on the Switch with the Joy-Cons, which are about to run out of juice. Hopefully we can get through this fight. Of course, you know it's gonna happen. All right, let's get as prepared as possible here. Equip our best bow. Got the 32 as a backup. I don't know if ice arrows really do anything special here. I remember, I think I burned through all my ice arrows first time I came here. I won't be using a shield much, so that doesn't much matter. And most or all of this fight is going to have to take place from a distance. But, how about that? There's our third warning. Come on, hang in there. Easy, baby, hold together. 4-minute, 20-second damage buff. Save. I don't have any strategies for this. I just wing it. Hope we're getting a lot of extra damage. I'll probably waste a lot of arrows. Why can't I have that sword? Well, he does have that nice blue eye. Be great to have an upgraded stasis.
Please take care.
Please take care.
That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years
Use the spin move in the water. I didn't think of that. Can you get close enough to do that?
Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment.
Hear that? Mifa believes I'm prepared.
Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Yes, it does. Water Blight Ganon. So, We can't even swim yet, right? Doesn't hold still a whole lot. You should get more arrows. Yeah, let's go back and get more arrows. What do you think? Really shouldn't fall for that every time. Your strat, run in and hack them to 50%. Bet it works. You're saying Pasty Kick that the spin move can do something? I'm intrigued.
Be cautious.
I think I just stayed on one or two platforms the whole time. It would have been right there if I hadn't taken those sloppy shots. Are you okay, Link? Well, I'll be a lot better in a minute. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. Bye-bye, Water Blight. Those last two shots. Can I get a do-over on those last shots? Something like that, Crush. Loop. I actually haven't done anything with them, Kim. They were never gone. There are other reasons why they are flaky for people lately, and I have not done anything with them. I know there's more chests somewhere in here. I think there's more chests. So to get 1, 2, 3, I got maybe 4 or 5. There's got to be at least 2 more. Not worried about it. Yes, we won't be able to return once we activate it.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you.
Mifa!
I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
Never know. This is so cool. The divine beasts had a purpose a long time ago, and now finally they get to fulfill that purpose. Trying. Damn.
Ruta, we found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Oh, yes. Head rubs. And an epic fast travel back. Bum 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 bum. Mifa's grace, restorative power born from the spirit of the champion Mifa. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full health plus temporary bonus hearts. Basically a perma fairy, although it has a 30-minute recharge, real time. But once every 30 minutes, you get saved from death. It's excellent. You really don't want to use it. It is something you can turn off. But I can hardly think of a time I might want to turn it off. Let's go talk to the king, and then we're gonna call it a day. This was awesome. We made it through. Can't believe we made it through, and a nearly 6-hour stream. This was really good. Now we've got some health. Got a special power. Even gonna end up with a special weapon. Probably don't have room for. I think the whole town came. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I've been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast, Varuta, and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's? Muzu. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside the chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? Perhaps. What? Is it truly lost? That is a legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It is no doubt resting somewhere in Hyrule even now, waiting for its master to return. Link, of all of the Zora, thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. You've grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when your time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious! Splendid! Wahaha! Link, this is wonderful! Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Zo, zo, rah, 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 with all my heart. Thank you. let's drop this wimpy knight's halberd. Pick up our light scale trident, a spear of peerless grace, cherished by the Zora champion Mipha. Although Mipha specializes in healing abilities, her spearmanship was in a class all its own. I think it also has the power of lightning, doesn't it? Or do I not remember? Species that communicate solely in chuckles. I think this is our stopping point for today. How awesome! How awesome! Spear weapons are a lot of fun in this game. I wish this thing was twice as powerful as it is, but that's not bad. At 22, it's very usable. And if we do wear it out and it breaks, we can have it remade by bringing a Zora spear and a diamond, maybe something else like flint, to the craftsman below. But we're going to wrap up for today, so I want to give you a big thanks, everyone, for joining me here today. Rango pointed out this is sort of the first of the longer streams. When I came back from first streams after surgery, I tried to do 6 hours, didn't I? 6 hours, 2 days in a row. Kind of paid for that. I've been trying to patiently rest and heal and not overdo it, and I know I overdid it a little bit today, going for nearly 6 hours. There's only 4 on the schedule, so no promises about how long tomorrow's stream is going to be. It's on the schedule as 4. It might just be 4. I'll be happy enough if we get another day where the stream does not just conk out on us. No tech problems today, which was amazing. We've had a whole week of tech issues and streams just falling apart. For that reason, I feel most fortunate to have you all here today and be able to share this with you today and have it not fall apart on us today. So here's to tomorrow. Thank you all for being awesome. Stay that way. Stay frosty. Stay cool. Are you going to start on time tomorrow? I plan on it, unless I'm feeling really punchy and I start early, but what the schedule says is when I'm likely to start tomorrow. Advanced Gamer, welcome aboard! Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining us. I will see you all on the flip side. Much love to the Entropic family, far and wide. Hope you all have a great rest of your Friday. Is it Friday? It is Friday, isn't it? Pretty sure it's Friday. So happy Friday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bull, Chronic, Ryan, Wombat, Tootie, Rango, Mipha, Woo, Shadow Dragon, Chaos, Crash, Pasty Cake. I already say Mipha. Kimberly, Lamia hiding out there somewhere. You know, we saw DBA Bob earlier. And everyone lurking out there, hope you've had an excellent day. We'll find someone to jump in on, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Good night. Rivale, see you later. Wombat, cheers everyone.